Let's start.
Yeah, Jonas. Okay, let's start.
I'm 30 years old.
And what does it feel like to be 30 years?
Oh, I think it still feels all right. Yeah. It's a little bit weird. I have two children, and so because my children are growing up, it makes me feel a little bit older, but sometimes because I get to play with them, I still feel young. Yeah. So it's not too bad. I don't hurt too much yet, and my health is still good. So I don't mind being 30.
So I'm in my 20s. I'm 24 years old. So in our 20s, what should we focus on for personal improvement? If we want to achieve something, what should we really focus on? What do you
Yeah.
think?
That's a good question. Focus on for personal improvement. I would say just improving what your goals are, what your values are. I think a lot of us, maybe more like values, improving your values and your character, because those will last a lot longer than goals. Goals only last for a little bit of time. Like I might have a goal to exercise more this year, but next year it might change. But my character and my values, if I know them and they're rooted in me deep, they will last for my whole life. And so working on making sure my character is sound and that I have a good reputation as far as that for my character is important. And then clarifying my values. It's like, what do I really want in life? While you're young, it's still good to figure it out. Yeah, I think the 20s is probably a good time. When you're in your teens, you're still a little too young to know, for sure. And when you're in your 30s, you might already have figured it out without knowing it. But while you're still able to think about what do I value in life? What do I want to get from life? And then make some good goals, some good plans.
And what's your value? Could you define the three top value that you appreciate in your life?
Yeah, I think one value I got from my parents when I was younger is the value of working hard. And I think that's something that's characterized me because I don't want to give this much effort. I want to give as much effort as I can within reason. I think now that I have a family and children, I can't always give 100% effort here because I have responsibilities at home. But that is another value of mine, is my family. Like, I really value my family. I think that it's something that's very important to me, and they're going to be with me the rest of my life, unless they die first, which I hope doesn't happen. But I really value them, and they are something that really changes the direction of my life. I want to be more oriented towards my family and love them and treat them well. And then the third one is my beliefs. I think that's the most core part of my values, is what I believe, because it changes how I live my life. My beliefs are part of the reason why I'm here in Myanmar.
I know that that's why you live in Myanmar, because of your belief. And I see you have a very nice family. And so next question is, what is the big regrets or mistake that you had, where you learned a valuable lesson from the experience?
Yeah, especially in my 20s.
Yeah, especially in your 20s.
I think in my 20s, I spent way too much time just doing things that don't matter. For example, like watching TV and choosing to relax and treat myself, and spend time just by myself. And sometimes it's good and it's necessary. But I think in my 20s, I had a really good job and I had free time, and I just wasted my free time. And so I'd encourage you, don't waste your free time. If you have free time, if you have opportunities, take them. And you're young. You have energy still. Just drink coffee. It'll be all right. No. You shouldn't rely on coffee either. But my point is, use your time wisely in your 20s while you're still healthy and young and have a lot of energy.
Yeah, I would definitely take that advice. And so if you could go back to your younger self, your 20s, I'm 24. If you could go back to your 24 years old, which advice would you like to give to your younger self?
Yeah. I think when I was 24, I had just been married. So I had been married for 2 years. And I think I would give myself some marriage advice. I would probably give some advice. And for people who aren't married, I would give them advice on like, hey, find somebody who you can marry and do it. Like get married, but make sure it's somebody who really has similar values. Like I said, values are important. Similar values, similar goals, so that you can have a really healthy and good marriage. And so, yeah, I think I'd give myself some marriage advice and tell myself to love my wife well and figure out how I can love her. I'm not very good at that. I like to love her the way I like, but she feels love a different way. Right? She feels very loved when you use words and encourage her, and I'm not always very good at that. So I would say start figuring it out now. Learn now, while she still has patience.
And so one last advice I just want to ask from you. So for personal improvement in our 20s, what's your best advice for the younger generation for personal improvement?
Personal improvement. I think just learning, right?
Learning.
Having the value of learning is the best way to improve personally. Like if you want to get physically strong, that's okay. That's good. But eventually you'll get old and you won't be able to lift weights and run fast. So I'd say physical health is important, but I would say your mental health and as well as just like learning things that will be valuable for you later. Like you're learning English. I think that's a great way to spend your 20s. Right? While you're still young, before you have family responsibilities and other things, learn things like English.